everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Chandra, and today we are going to do just a quick full body stretch. So let's go ahead and begin in a tabletop position. First, we're going to warm up our spine. So your hands are directly beneath your shoulders. Your knees are beneath your hips, and you can choose to keep your toes tucked like this, or you can place the tops of your feet on the floor. On the inhale, you're going to pull your wrists and your knees towards each other as you look up. So you're rotating your tailbone up to the sky. And then on the exhale, you're gonna push the ground away and round the spine as you look towards the navel. Inhale, looking up, chin up, chest up. And exhale, round the back, looking in towards the belly button. One more time, inhale, look up, chest out, and exhale, round the back. Okay, come back into neutral tabletop pose. This time you're going to put the left hand directly beneath your face. On the inhale, stretch your right arm up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the right hand through underneath the left and bring yourself down to the ground for a shoulder stretch. You can choose to push gently through your left arm to twist as you look up towards your left shoulder. Just a couple seconds here. And let's release the pose. Coming back up to tabletop. Let's put the right hand underneath the face. The left arm goes up on the inhale towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, let's thread the needle, pushing the left arm forward, and the right hand stays in its place. You can move it if you need to, and you can push gently as you look up towards your right shoulder, if that's okay, for the neck, into a little twist. Couple more seconds. And let's release. So coming back to tabletop position. What we're gonna do now, flip the toes like this underneath, and then sit back on your heels. Then interlace your hands behind your back and pull the chest forward and look up. So here we're stretching open the chest and also stretching the feet. Couple more seconds. Pulling the hands towards the ground, and then on the exhale, let's release the bind. Flip your toes so that your feet are flat on the floor, the tops of your feet, and then you can sit back in for a quad stretch. If this is already intense, you can stay here. If you would like, you can place your hands behind you and lean backwards. And it still, if you would like to go further, you can go down on your elbows. Trying to keep your feet and shins grounded on the floor. Okay, a couple more seconds. Let's go ahead and come all the way back up very gently. And then we're gonna come into a plank position. So your hands are beneath your shoulders. Your feet are just, your toes are on the floor, so your heels are up. And then let's slowly walk up to the hands. You can bend your knees generously as you grab hold of opposite elbows and just take a ragdoll fold to stretch out those hamstrings. You can rock side to side. Draw the navel in towards the spine. This will help you get a deeper stretch. Take the shoulder blades up the spine, so towards your hips. And leave your head loose, no tension in the neck or the jaw or the face. Relaxing and breathing into the stretch. On the next inhale, we're gonna slowly roll all the way to standing. So very slowly and mindfully, using your hamstrings, pull yourself up. You can release the elbows now into a standing position. As you inhale, bring the arms up overhead to touch the hands, and then bring them down to heart center into a neutral standing position. On the next inhale, let's step the right foot back. So now you're in a wide stance. Bring your feet parallel to each other, parallel to the short edges of your mat if you're using a mat. Hands on your hips. Inhale to elongate the spine, the crown of the head raises up. And on the exhale, you'll fold forward and place your hands on the floor. Your fingers should be in line with your toes or a little bit farther back if you would like. On the inhale, keep your fingertips grounded as you elongate the spine one more time. And on the exhale, let's fold all the way down. Crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Again, no tension in the neck or the face. Just breathe into this stretch. Try to envision sending your breath directly to where you feel any sensations. Willing your muscles and your joints to open up a little more space. Inhale, we'll bring it to a halfway lift again, so your fingertips are still grounded, but your chest goes up. And on the exhale, place your hands on your hips. And inhale, come all the way up. Now for this next posture, you're going to put your right foot now parallel with the long side of your mat, so at a 90-degree angle. The back foot stays as it is. Your arms are out at a T, and you slowly bend into the front knee. So you're stretching out the inner groin of the left leg and strengthening the front quad and adductor. Move your knee out to the right a little bit to activate the glutes. Very good. Inhale, come back up, straighten the leg, rotate that right leg back to where it was. And this time, we'll do the left foot parallel to the long edge of the mat. On the exhale, bending into the knee, make sure your knee does not go over your toes, so you can widen your stance like I just did if you need to. A generous bend here, okay? So not up here like this, nice and deep without any hurting of yourself. Good, keep breathing deep. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. On the inhale, we come back up and bring it back so your feet are parallel to one another again. Now, we are going to bend into the right leg and stretch out this left leg. Just hold here. Inhale, straighten the legs, come back up, switching sides. Exhale, bringing it down and stretching that out on the right side. Okay, let's do that once more. Inhale, up to neutral. Exhale, down, bending the right leg. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, bending into the left leg. You might find that you can go a little deeper this time. Inhale, up to neutral. Okay, just one more stretch here. Let's go ahead and step all the way back up to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. So you're straightening the back and the legs. Nice, deep hamstring stretch. And then step the right foot back and lower the right knee to the floor. Now, if you so choose, you can place some blocks on either side of your hands here, or just keep them on the mat like so. If you can't quite reach, you can also place your hands on your upper left thigh. Just keep stretching here. Make sure that the hips are still facing forward and not to the side. On the exhale, let's straighten that front leg into half split, coming into a nice deep hamstring stretch. Couple seconds here, keep breathing. And then inhale back up and step back up. So both of your feet are together. Halfway lift, fold down, and slowly roll all the way back up. Arms up to touch the hands. And then let's exhale, coming all the way down into our forward fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, the back leg reaches all the way back, this time left knee to the floor, into our runner's lunge again. So again, keeping your hands grounded on blocks or books, or pushing into that thigh, not pushing, sorry, gently resting your hands on the thigh as you push forward to get deeper into that stretch. And on the exhale, we'll come back, sit back, and bend over that straightened right leg. Now you can have a bend in the leg, but you do want to target the hamstring here. Just don't overdo it. Know your limits and don't push them too much, okay? All right, on the next inhale, coming back up. Lift the knee off the ground and come back up to a forward fold. Inhale for your lift. And exhale, coming down into tabletop position. Let's go ahead and in your tabletop, point the fingers towards the knees. So your palms are still on the floor, but this time your hands are pointing towards your thighs and legs. If this is intense enough for you, you can stay right here, or if you would like to take it further, you can slowly, very gently, move your body back so your aim is to sit on your heels. And as the stretch gets intense, just stay there. Breathe into it. Just a couple more seconds. Good, okay. Let's come back up on the inhale and we'll flip the hands over so the top of the hand is on the floor, but the fingers are still pointing to the legs, okay? So flipping them over like a pancake. And on the exhale, again, moving back if you wish or staying put. Few nice deep breaths here. We really neglect to stretch certain areas of our bodies, and I feel like the forearms and wrists are definitely one of them. Keep breathing. Okay, let's go ahead and sit back on the heels, shake out the arms, and come into a comfortable seated cross-legged position. I hope that this warmed you up a little bit for your day, or maybe just helped open the joints a bit after an afternoon of sitting and working at your desk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.